Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I'm still in the UK. I've got Uni with me now and we're just exploring Cannock Chase a little bit. So this area basically didn't become farmers' fields or houses or industrial estates because it was a favoured hunting ground of the nobility. For hunting in particular fallow deer. Well, for hunting deer, there are a lot of fallow deer here still. I've got my camera in my rucksack, maybe I'll get some photos. But yeah, right now I'm working pretty much flat out, but it's very necessary to sometimes get some fresh air, get some exercise, some real exercise, and yeah, and Uni also needs to be getting fit. She's going to be pulling a dog sled again soon. So Uni, in theory, should be quad training right now. She should be getting fit, ready for the winter season. Training, pulling a quad bike. So we're having a little bit of exercise. On by. On by. We're not hunting. Uni, this is farmland. Not the whole world's a forest. Just Lapland. So today I'm testing out a navigation app that I've not used before. And I've got a couple of little bits of kit to maybe show you. And also I'm sure we can find some wildlife and some interesting little things. A lot of these trees have been planted. Probably not the birch, probably not that little oak tree, but yeah, there's been a lot of planting gone on here and a lot of forestry. I think there's an area back there that looked like it had been cleared at some point and was regenerating, with some pine trees that looked like they might have been planted, or maybe they just regenerated from the seeds of the pine trees that had been felled. They weren't in straight lines, so who knows. I can see over there trees that look like they've been planted, and I'm not sure, but from here they look like they look like they could be hemlock, maybe. American species. Not too familiar with those trees, so I could be wrong. And I don't know what species of pine that is, but it's not Scots pine and definitely not native. Anyone who's new to the channel and who's confused with the references to Lapland and dog sledding, I am English. I've not lived here for a lot of years, and for the last 15 years I've worked in northern Finland, up in the Arctic, in Lapland, in the dog sledding industry. And Uni, my best friend, she's a sled dog. Come on by. Good girl. No, you don't chase those ones. You don't chase those ones. On by. It's a bit damp today. It's actually quite nice, quite refreshing. So when it comes to navigation apps on your phone, I'm using one today basically because I haven't got a paper map, but it's no substitute. For one thing, you're looking at two dots on your screen, and you know, you concentrate on those 2 points, you don't really get such a good idea of where you actually are. Another thing is if you don't have mobile coverage. Also, you've only got a certain amount of battery. You know, what as if things go wrong and you've got no battery in your phone, you can't make phone calls and you can't find where you are. I think always have a map and compass as if possible, and certainly if going somewhere remote, definitely. But definitely, Okay, somebody's made a little den here. I'm going to pick up their rubbish. Udi, please don't make tangles while I'm trying to film stuff, eh? And I'm going to see if I can scavenge some little bits of wood. Yeah, they've had a fire. Hopefully that had a bit more thatching on it if they were sleeping in there. Somebody's left this. Grass fires threaten lives, the environment and the wildlife living here. I need 3 pieces of wood. And I've got this. Open it one-handed. So my mate Eric from the Domg Khamet channel gave me this. It's been really useful. Best hoe. Little tiny Japanese folding saw. Absolutely tiny. You could keep that in your wallet, and it does cut really aggressively. It's you know, as if you can get the blade physically through the wood. It's great. How do I do this? How do I do this and keep everything in shape? This looks about the right size. Thing is with this is it's quite hard to get a good grip on the blade. An undercut. There we go. Yeah, so I've been actually doing quite a bit of gardening, and this has been really handy. Yeah, for when I've been pruning with the secateurs, something a bit too thick for the secateurs, that gets through it in a second. It's just the handle's so thin, it's quite hard to get a grip of. But apart from that, absolutely amazing. Really good bit of kit. Yeah, this was from my mate Dave. He's got an Etsy shop. I'll put a link in the description. And it's basically a stool cover. So I'm going to attach these 3 sticks together. And I kind of figure, I've never done this before, but I figure if I put a loop over, wrap it round a couple of times, and then if I spin the sticks round, I should be able to get them tight. Or maybe just like that, just opening it up might work. Is that gonna work? let's see. Yeah, it works for kneeling on when it's wet as well. Yeah. I'm a bit low down though. No, it's fine. That's fine. Seeing as I only tied the string quite loosely, it's gone really quite low, but that's fine. It's off. I'm off the ground, and my bum's not getting wet. So with longer sticks, I can have it a lot higher, and also as if I secure the bank line a little bit better. Might be better with paracord actually, but I've got a nice little spot here to have a quick break. I think that should be better. Yeah, there we go. Right, I maybe should put the camera away now because everything's getting wet. Well, thank you very much for the stool, Dave. And you could make something like this yourself, but you know, it's quite a lot of stitching to do it properly. And yeah, somebody's going to tell me that shear lashing is the way to go with this, but I just like the idea of having a loop, and all I've done is rotated one of the sticks to make it tight. Just having one loop that I can then stuff into a corner of the seat cover and save it for later. It's just nice and quick and simple. So that can live in here. And I'm actually going to keep those sticks for next time. What do you think, Uni? We're coming back into Cannock now. So the app, by the way, Khamet, I don't really recommend it. The spot was jumping around, I think because of rainwater on the screen, and I lost the internet connection at one point. Yeah, always take a proper map. And other than that, the little saw, that was a gift from Eric from the Domg Khamet channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description, and also the seat cover, the stool cover, I'll put a link to that also in the description. Well, thanks for watching. Drop us a comment, give us a thumbs up, and bye for now. I've just found 3 deer. They're pretty fat. I kind of get the feeling that they're not wild. They're behind this fence. Seems a funny place to be. Uni's nice and calm now. She got a little bit excited when she first noticed them. But they can't be wild. They're used to people and they're used to getting fed. They're pretty chubby.